Hello again. In our last video, we demonstrated how upward light refraction affects the view of a highway that's approximately 2 miles away from our viewing point. We showed how, just before sunrise and just after sunset, when the surface and air temperatures are somewhat evened out, that a distant building, tree, and a few vehicles on the highway could be seen in full. During the day, though, the building, tree, and highway all appear to sink into the apparent horizon and seem partially obstructed by the surface. In this video, we'll show you a similar observation. But this time, we're looking at a different building, tree, and distant mountain, as you can see here. This building and tree are a bit further away from the 2-mile distance we observed in the last video. We estimate this building and tree to be somewhere around 4 or so miles away, as we are looking further south along the highway. We haven't yet verified which exact mountain peaks we're viewing, but Google Maps indicated mountain ranges in that direction to be about 25 to 30 miles away. We'll identify exactly which mountain ranges and peaks we're viewing in a future video. Here is an observation of the building, tree, and mountain in the early morning just before sunrise. The air temperature was about 39 degrees Fahrenheit, and the surface temperature was just above 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Here is a shot of the building, tree, and distant mountain. Notice how high above the tree the top of the mountain appears. Now here is the clip of the same building, tree, and mountain just a while after sunrise. The air temperature had increased slightly to the lower 40s by that point, and the surface temperature was around 57 degrees Fahrenheit by then. Notice how the mountain now appears to be nearly level with the tree. Here is another look just before sunrise. And here is another look just a bit after sunrise. Here is the picture before sunrise and after sunrise. Before and after. Now, here is a side-by-side comparison of before sunrise and just after sunrise. Again, take notice of the mountain's height change in relation to the tree and building before and after sunrise. Here is another look at the view in the morning just before sunrise. And here is the view of later that evening after 5 o'clock. The air temperature was around 80 degrees Fahrenheit, and the surface temperature was in the mid-90s. And one last look at the view in the morning, just before sunrise. In the morning just after sunrise. And in the late evening after 5 o'clock. So as you can see, upward refraction bends the light from distant objects, even distant mountains, and makes them appear much lower than they actually are. Stay tuned for more observations like these, coming soon. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.